What is up, guys? TJ Got Kicks 89 here, changing in the scenery just a little bit today because I wanted to do a real quick one. But today we have got a set of trucks that I got from the Shopee seller. She has gone by a few names as of late, but I think she's changed to the name to skateboarders/MGSports as of the date of this video. I will post the link down below to her store. If you're looking for stuff that is affordable for beginners who aren't really sure if skateboarding is their thing, and irregardless of the whole OEM fuck China thing, but ukur baju dekat badan sendiri if you can afford it. If you can afford enjoy completes or dark style completes, entirely up to you. But even here in Malaysia, me and my friends, we all started with mini logo, and then mini logo got a little bit too expensive, and we opted for local skateboard shop brands instead, like Huyo, Cool Element, Pat Din's original brand which I forgot. Yeah, but with the resurgence of local brands popping up everywhere, like Switch, Board Basher, Mohle, whatever, you've got all these brands everywhere, and they all come from the same wood shop. It's just graphics. But let's get to the trucks and why you are watching this video. So I believe that this truck is built exactly like a independent, I will just mention the dimensions, independent 139 hollow. So this is the truck, and sorry if you can't see that, but essentially let's talk about the dimensions. And this is basically your standard thick base plate. It's not forged, it's not thin. That's what it looks like under there. You can see the the hollow kingpin right there, not cored out, so you're gonna get a little bit of a heavier truck, but the hollowness sort of brings down the weight just a little bit. Height from base plate to axle is 55 millimeters. I compared this next to the Winkowskis that I have over upstairs. I initially put it next to the Chris Jocelyn forged hollows, and that was an unfair comparison because the base plate on a forged hollow is obviously going to be, I think, half of this. So that was not a fair comparison to make. I also tried to compare this next to a Thunder, and I was like, kenapa macam tak even? I was like, oh, okay, apparently it was built exactly like a independent forged. So wherever this shop sources its materials, I assume that it is quote unquote OEM, sama macam independent. Durability obviously is going to be subjective based on how you ride your skateboard. But one positive thing that I did note about this truck is actually the bushings. And bushings usually, when they come stock, are very senang nak tekan lah. But if you're a skateboarder from my era and you like trucks that, I mean, you're so used to having trucks that don't turn, then I think this is a way nicer alternative for you. Like I said, this is not for your stair destroyer skateboarder who's obviously in one Kiara Park in one day, and then one Utama Park the next day, and the next day you're somewhere. But I believe that this truck is weight lebih kurang, I mean not lebih kurang lah, but this feels way heavier than the Winkowski forged. I mean the Winkowski hollows. Obviously, I think because of the way that they constructed the base plate and the hanger, looks like it has a little bit more meat. This I forgot to mention. They only sell 139, so your 775 to 8.125 wide decks, perfect for what's around today's market, because no one rides a 775 or a 788. I only do nowadays. I ride a 8, but every now and then I like to size it down just a little bit. But this is it. In talking about the construction of the materials and whatnot, I believe if you remember, Royals just came out with their new truck, and they say that this like porous style shows like bad quality in their casting process. But whatever, you're gonna learn your slappies, you're gonna learn manuals in these. But I can also say the same thing about other more cheaper trucks like the Tensor, which is about 90 ringgit, 95 macam tu, and this is just about 60. So this is a nice alternative for all of you that don't know if you want to get into skateboarding, if you're gonna be skateboarding for the better part of your life or not. But I think this honestly is kudos to the company that made this, because it's built exactly off of an independent, but that's what you get when you produce shit in China. They're gonna take the exact same drawings, dimensions. Independent, if you're watching this, yes, please lah saman, try your best lah, but just an independent without the independent logo. Yes, the casting process might be different, like I said, durability might be different. But if you are a beginner skateboarder and you want something, and also for those skateboarders that like high trucks with really hard bushings, this is the one for you. Like I put it on my indoor deck upstairs, and it feels like a venture, if you know what I mean. It feels like all of those that ride ventures know that when you set up a venture, you just crank down the kingpin nut just a little bit so that it's flush, and then you just ride away and you're not gonna turn. You're gonna have to tick tack. This is exactly what you're gonna get with these bushings. I don't know why truck companies don't come with bushings like these nowadays, but that was the one thing that impressed me with this truck. So this video is getting a little bit too long, but I'll just leave this here. If you just want to check out how the base plate looks, your hollow kingpin, this is why I say it's exactly like the independent, because of the hanger, the way that it was crafted and whatnot. The pivot also looks sturdy. I don't know if this base plate is gonna crack like the Royal 4s or Evos, but let's pray that it doesn't. We should probably give this to Mike Mo. Kingpin, I mean, overall a pretty solid truck for the price, and I believe that most skateboard companies are buying this in bulk and selling this to you at about 70 to 80, which I believe is a pretty reasonable price for some hollow trucks. But like I said, this video is getting a little bit too long-winded, but a really nice alternative to independents and ventures, very affordable for the Malaysian skateboarders that cannot afford brand name trucks. Get this truck. This is TJ Got Kicks 89 with another truck review for you guys. I unfortunately cannot do a performance review on these because these will be going to Shady over in Kuching, so I'm gonna take back the Royals, but whatnot. But I think this is going to last the boy for quite a while. So TJ Got Kicks 89, shout out to MGSports, skateboards/MGSports Maguito or something like that. But thank you to the seller that I'm sorry, this is not a sponsored video, by the way. This is not a sponsored video. I'm just giving my honest thoughts and opinions on this, which I believe would benefit you guys out there. Hopefully. Yes, I am not a hardcore skateboarder, but I have skateboarded for the better part of my life. I've never stopped skateboarding, and I think I know a thing or two about skateboarding parts and how they were built from back in the day until now. So this is your boy TJ Got Kicks 89 with another truck rant review for you guys on these from MGSports, skateboards MGSports. I'll just call them MGSports. TJ Got Kicks 89 signing out. See you guys in the next one.